Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cat Says No Need. I want to share something about what I've been going through recently. I am almost at the end of my notice period for my current job, and I will be leaving at the end of next week. By the time you see this video, I'll have already left my job. And when I submitted my notice last year, I had a 3 month notice period, and a lot of people say, wow, so long. Most people's jobs, you need like 1 or 2 months notice. And I also thought, wow, 3 months, so long. Why so long? And now that I'm at the end of it, I actually realized that probably I needed this process. I needed the time to work through things. At the start of my 3 month notice period, there was apprehension. I was wondering, have I made the right decision? Because I don't have another full-time job lined up at the moment. I didn't even have any other job lined up. And I was wondering, am I doing the right thing? So that was one space I went through. And then I was also wondering whether the business would have the time to hire somebody before I leave so that we can have some kind of handover period. And knowing that I have 3 months, maybe someone else leaving their current job would have a month or two, and we could overlap. So that was when I started to see, okay, maybe there's a purpose to the 3 months. And then later, as the position was advertised, I realized that there are people I know who wanted to apply for the job. And suddenly I saw that me stepping aside would allow a space for other people to then grow and develop. And sometimes it is for me like, sometimes I think about it like I am a tree that is so tall and doing so well, but that obstructs the sunlight from people who are trying to grow. And so I was happy that I can leave and allow opportunity for other leaders to grow up. And then most recently, I've been doing some kind of handover, which is temporary. And at the same time, I'm thinking like, at the back of my mind, there's, you better do it this way. This is how I've been doing it, and I've proven it to work, which is kind of silly because when I stopped and looked, obviously, if I didn't want things to change, I would not have left the business. So the fact is, it's a lesson for me to trust the people who are still there and to make the business successful and trust that they know what to do. Because obviously, I don't have all the answers. It's just a myth, a story that I made up. Like, I know best. Yeah, right. In the past few days, I also realized that I need to give myself space to feel sad about leaving. And it's normal as a human being with emotions to feel sad because I've been in the business for 14 years and 10 months, and that is a long time. And this is a separation, and it is natural um, to feel sad. So I'm very proud of myself that I've actually been able to communicate and say to my colleagues, I am sad about leaving, and that I can allow my sadness to be there and not need to fix it, and know that it will I will go through different stages of feelings. So this message is for any of my team who might be watching this video. I've really enjoyed the time that we've worked together, and I really appreciate the opportunity to have been contributed by all of you and to contribute to all of you as well. And I wish everyone the best of success for the future, and that everyone will just grow and develop and experience whatever that is next in this next chapter. And I love you all. So, what I'm taking away from this, the lesson that I'm learning through this process, is to trust the process. Because maybe, yeah, there is a reason why a notice period needs to be 3 months. And I'm glad that I've had the time to come to where I am now and be ready for what's next for me. So thank you for watching this episode of Cat Says No Need. I didn't tell you any jokes, but I think that sharing about this process also can have people know that you don't need to be stressed as well while going through a process that you can't see the point of or you don't know the outcome of.